MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And here's Jose Peraza. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Hit hard on the ground to third. There to get it is Wright. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Granderson on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman number 19, Joey Votto.
So stepping in, Joey Votto. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Walker has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Homer Bailey is on the mound for the Reds in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year, an ERA in the low twos. He's been around the plate. He's pitching deep in games. So I expect to see another dominating performance from him with his team in the game, and him maybe walking out of here with another W.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, their theme song, I heard it in the clubhouse. On the road again? Yeah, they are. I mean, there was a short homestand, and now they're back out there once again playing game 1 on the road. They may as well not unpack their bags. This is a tough trip again.
Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Another 2-2 offering. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
In is Curtis Granderson. His lifetime numbers against Bailey. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that misses ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Granderson around second, headed for third. The relay throw, and they're not going to get him. A triple for Granderson.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 32 home runs and 68 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A man on third with 2 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Into the box, Zach Cozart. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. For Walker now at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6th, right fielder Ryan Rayburn.
Into the box now, Ryan Rayburn. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Duda is there for it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Neil Walker. His lifetime numbers against Bailey: 7 hits in 30 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Suarez. 1 away.
And here's how the
Batting
Reds line up defensively,
right
brought to you by
fielder,
Majestic.
Shea.
And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
Settling in now, Jay Bruce. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career
Batting
punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Batting 8.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Here's Arizmendi Alcantara. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's so difficult to hit. hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Sean Zaraga, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Darno is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9th, pitcher Homer Bailey.
Stepping in, Homer Bailey. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Walker ranging to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Reds nothing. Digging in, Jacob deGrom. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning.
deGrom.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tapper up the line. But it gets foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Striding in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Center fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Bailey into his motion, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now. Yoenis Cespedes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. And now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
In now, Lucas Duda. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Nipped the corner. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Granderson is on his way home. Now the relay home. And Granderson will beat the throw home as he's in there at the plate.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rayburn ranging back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza back to the top of the
Leading
lineup
off
as
with the
they're
Reds,
still looking for their first
second
base
baseman.
runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
One and two. Here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back on it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
The 0-1 on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Nope. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That's what happens when you put the ball in play. 3-2 count. You start the runner, puts the ball in play. Now you're sitting first and third. Love it.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Walker is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mets out in front 2-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Travis d'Arnaud. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
This is why location is so important when you're pitching in the big leagues. Catcher sets up on the outside, the ball drifts back over the middle, and major league hitters are just not going to miss it, as you see here, the base hit.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ready for another chance? Ryan Rayburn. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Ryan Rayburn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see there that they're currently ranked third best in that category in the NL. Here's Arismendi Alcantara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full. 3-2 here.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Sean Zaraga.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
0-1 pitch on its way. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Digging in to try it again, Homer Bailey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Jacob deGrom. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
DeGrom.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, this is not the way you want to start the inning. You got the opposing pitcher leading off, then you fall behind him 2-0, and he's probably going to sit there and say, throw me 2 or 3 strikes before I swing the bat.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rayburn is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper fouled off to the right. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now 0-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Granderson waits on the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Schebler is after it, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-zip. And here's Jose Peraza. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
For Walker now at second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Line drive to center field. Granderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Digging in once again, Lucas Duda, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now another 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 2-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Into the box, Zach Cozart. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Softly hit toward the hole. Duda is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, left fielder, Scott Schebler.
Ready for another chance. Scott Schebler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
There's a swing and a high pop up. Camping under it is Duda, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Ryan Rayburn.
Striding in once again, Ryan Rayburn. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball, and sailed on it.
2-0 pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 2-0. Blake Wood gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Blake Wood.
Standing in, Jay Bruce. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Jay Bruce.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Travis
D'Arnaud will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
This is the strangest at bat, Matt. We're sitting here with a 3-2 count, and there's not been one pitch in the strike zone yet. The hitter's being a little too aggressive. Take your walk if he's going to give it to you.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.
The 3-2 one more time. Line towards center field. Alcantara is right there, one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Ready once again, David Wright. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Mets leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Arismendi Alcantara. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Alcantara.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
In the air now, out to right field. Bruce giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sean Zaraga. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hard on the ground toward short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Billy Hamilton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
In there at the knees, strike 1. They'll start this one at 274. 1 home run, 18 driven in. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Striding into the box, Jose Peraza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
The next 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Mets lead it 2-0. Tony Cingrani come on now as he prepares to pitch in his 85th game this year.
Tony Cingrani.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. 1 for 3.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Standing in, Curtis Granderson. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all of baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
A wave and a miss.
2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've
The
seen
left
some
fielder,
really
number
good pitching
52,
from these guys in this
Joe
one.
Ennis,
The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Cingrani pauses. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Back-to-back sliders. He fouled off the first one, and the pitcher probably thought, you know what? I'll throw a better one this time, and he just didn't execute it the way he was thinking he might.
Here's Lucas Duda now, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1 delivery. A fastball right over the outside corner. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swinging a shot back up the middle. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they always talk about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the ninth inning plays out.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Jerry Familia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Jerry Familia.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line to the right side. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop, because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Tony Renda will come on now and pinch run here.
Tony Renda.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
First and second here with nobody out. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
One and 2, here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And they're not going to get him at third, as the throw by Bruce comes in too late.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Scott Schebler. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Runners are at first and third, one away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce. Still going back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Now batting, right fielder, Ryan Rayburn.
In now, Ryan Rayburn, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Josh Edgen enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Edgen.
Arismendi Alcantara will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Sean Zaraga.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 3-2 Cincy. Tony
attention,
Renda
please.
is going to go ahead and stay
A
in the ball
defensive
game and
change
play
for the
third
Reds.
now.
Now playing third base, number 49.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. So stepping in, Neil Walker. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Neil Walker.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
The 2-1 on its way. Hit to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down one. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duvall moves over. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Wilmer Flores will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's running towards second, seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Schebler sprinting after it. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
The third baseman, number 5, David.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schebler moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Tony Cingrani earns his third win of the year in relief. Raisel Iglesias records the save, his 42nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs on 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.